This is Bumi Abu Abba, your crystal host for this evening on Radio Works World. Hope you've all having a great day today, whether it's the morning or the evening. I've had a good one. And so I was going to talk today about clarity, because with clarity comes flow, comes path of least resistance, everything. And I know since I've been working with crystal since 2008, that has definitely been the case. And when we think about clarity, definition of clarity, I looked it up today, and it's clearness or lucidity as to perception or understanding, and free distinctness or ambiguity. So basically what it's saying is, you're not sure what you're doing. And what I love about this definition is that it uses the word freedom. It's for definition of freedom, and it's the power to determine action without restraint. And that means, everything seems to flow. When you get clear on something, you know what your goals are, then you can go for it. When you're kind of fuzzy and you don't know, things become a bit scattered, whether it's in business, which is my bag, or it could be a home life, it could be a love life. Clarity is very, very important. It's that energy that moves us forward with our dreams or our goals. So when we look at sort of businesses failing, sales fall or team members get angsty, or morale's low, we normally sort of blame it on, outside circumstances, the economy, the weather. But sometimes if you just kind of stop and pause, and breathe and, take a close, honest look, the most important ingredient is you're missing. Now, I've always said, we are our business. So we have to be really energetically clear, which means, our energy system, our aura, our energy field has to be as unblocked as possible. And we do get blocked very easily with things like stress, if we're under pressure, emotional distress, things like that block us from clarity, from intuition. So I always say it's good to have everybody, whether you're a businessman or, or you're a housewife or, you're a teacher, anything at all, it's good to kind of have an energetic spring clean. We always concentrate on what we see in front of us, but what's around us is very important as well. So, if you're in business, it can, prove challenging. You've got these never-ending task lists and you're very busy and, and then there's no flow because, there's no clarity, just constantly doing. Or if you're, at home, you're constantly doing. You don't sit down to kind of take stock. So, cultivating that practice of clarity, is important for the success of your business or the success of anything that you're doing. Business and, clear plans will kind of steer the ship in the right course. So your team won't be apprehensive anymore. You can paint a really clear, bright picture, of the outcome is, and those valuable roles that each of your members take up in a team. So, things like confidence goes up, motivation goes up, your confidence goes up, your motivation goes up because you know what you do and you're all singing from the same hymn sheet. So, I look at it like that, clarity really does come, from that quiet, still place. It's good to kind of just take a bit of planned time out of your busy schedule each day or during the week, and just take regular intervals to, to keep, to have that clarity, have that quiet time, whether it's a walk in the park for 30 minutes, I call it, meditation in motion. Meditation is beneficial, things like journaling or, having a mentor, for instance, somebody to talk to just help help clear your path as well. So, it's good to keep that laser focus clarity, but I think it's very beneficial to take time out to do that. So the crystals that I really love to help me get clear are the dark yellow crystals. They bring us constructive thought. It helps you to overcome misconceptions and, it gives you sort of laser focus and precision. And these are powerful tools for clarity. The dark ones bring us the energy of clarity. And that comes from awareness, true awareness of what's going on, seeing the situation clearly, and they're really excellent aids for being decisive, you know, or if persuasiveness is needed in your business, that's very good. So I call that the salesman stone, the salesman stones, the yellow stones, and they bring success in efforts to sell ourselves or products or services. But for anybody at all, it just brings that constructive thought process back into the fore. And so the deep yellow stones, like yellow jasper, that was historically revered as a talisman of protection, and it was used by priests and shamans. So I love the history of that. But it provides you with inner strength and clarity, and it's this slow, stabilizing energy that it has that is really, really valuable for you to really make decisions. Understanding, the process before moving forward. It exists. It kind of assists and encourages you to take the time to kind of examine how it truly feels. So, and it gives you that direction and realistic solutions. So have a look at yellow jasper. All I would say is, hold that crystal after you've cleansed it, just wash it under water, rinse it under water with the intention of clearing it, and give yourself some quiet time and just, have it in your hand. And if you've got, you're not clear about something, get that, yellow jasper out and sit there and meditate with it. I also like blue lace agate because, again, it helps you to soothe an overactive mind. So if your mind's all over the place, and that's caused by busy and demanding schedule. A lot of us have that. It helps to still your thoughts. So look at blue lace agate because it is the center of the third eye is the center of perception. So if you have blue lace agate, that will really, really help your intuition as well. And direct our sight and everyday awareness of the world is located there. Then looking at clear quartz, and that brings strength and clarity to your intelligence, your intellect. It aids your concentration and memory retention, and it filters out those distractions, so you can really think about what you need to do to move forward. It just gives you that better perception of the world. You see things without the rose tinted spectacles, and it gives you clarity in thinking. And it gives you patience as well, because sometimes we're very impatient and want to know the answers, and a lot of the time it's just really lovely to sort of sit still and just get clear and take your time. So that's it from me today, but I think clarity is really important in a busy modern world that we have and that we're living in. Time to get still, and using crystals will help rebalance clarity. So anyway, take care everybody wherever you are, and have a great day, what's left of it, and take care. Hopefully see you next week. Bye. Oh, if you want to get onto a discovery call with me, if there's any issues they want resolving, crystals do help a lot of issues. My business, as I said, is clarity in business and helping businesses. So if you do want to connect with me, I think there'll be a link up shortly. Anyway, take care. Thank you. Bye.